at 7:30, we start going over the topic of conversation, and then by 8:30, then we can have an open mic, like anybody could talk about whatever they'd like.
Who is that?
Michelle.
Is that Bettina?
No, Michelle.
Hi, Michael.
Hi. Can you guys make sure you turn off any like music or anything in the background because it causes interference on the call?
Yes, that's what I'm in the process of trying to do.
Okay. I'm here, but I'm outside at a little restaurant with Anna.
How is everyone doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
Right.
Work in a restaurant, Mike.
It's a little Italian, pizzeria. It's really beautiful.
Oh, that's the Bella Pizzeria?
Yeah. It's in
Okay.
Chester, yeah. It's I was talking about it before, it's a very rich but very antique area. Like the whole
Right.
community here, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Speaking of Edison tomorrow, I just got back from Edison tonight. I went for a orientation
Uh-huh.
so that I can volunteer at JFK.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So see how that works out.
Yeah, let me
then
know
I'll
how
be
that goes.
Yeah. Then I'll be doing the Y and JFK.
Yeah. What's the position volunteering for?
Excuse me?
What's
Oh,
the,
no,
what-
I didn't put any, because the girl used to be at Harvard, and she knows me. She said to me,
What's her
she
name?
never told me, but she said, I got the perfect position for you. I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm
What's her
just
name?
hoping. Maria?
I'd have to
Black
see, I don't know.
girl. Black girl.
Yeah, no, but I worked at Hartwick, so I knew a lot of people there.
You're right.
I might know
Yeah, I
everybody.
know a long time. I'm just hoping. I mean, she offers the position that she wants to give me. That if I don't like it, what I'll do is take mail, because this way I get to walk,
Beautiful.
which I wouldn't mind doing to keep my legs going. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Stimulate them. See,
You're
that's
right,
funny because we were talking, the topic of the night tonight is about setting goals and achieving and taking steps forward to getting there. And
Right.
that's exactly what you're doing.
Exactly right.
Your
Right.
timing is good.
Mhm. Yeah, I tried to get on the call Thursday night, but like I said, I just can't get Zoom on my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
I
really
don't know what-
disappointed. Nobody really showed up
Right.
for the caregivers call because I'm
Well,
really promoting the hell out of the Thursday night for caregivers.
Right. What I think I'm going to do is also, when you come tomorrow, I'm going to go to my list in my files, and I'm going to sign up on iTunes, all that stuff I need to sign on to, so that I can get different things.
Okay.
I'll do that too.
All right.
Yeah, but we can't rush tomorrow. This is all done.
Okay.
I wanted to get my computer up, my laptop up, and my phone. So this way, if anything goes down, I can always use the one of the other two. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the idea. Exactly.
Exactly.
I'll be over early. I'll leave the house early in the morning.
Yeah, right. Well, I'll be home.
Yeah. Well, it's a 2-hour drive
Okay.
for me. So,
Is it really?
yeah.
Is it coming down or no? Is
No.
Nana coming or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
She has to babysit.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Why is it such a long drive? 2 hours.
Well, we take We take the road coming out of our house for a while, a little bit.
Right.
20
Right.
minutes. Then we get on
Mhm.
80. And then 80, we take for a long time,
Right.
maybe about a half an hour. And then we get on 206 to 287. And then it's
Right.
about an hour that way. It all
Mhm.
depends on traffic. Sometimes
Right.
it's an hour and a half, and sometimes it takes 2 hours.
Right. All right, but if you can, remember, you give me a call about half hour before. I'll put the coffee first.
What's that?
Give me a call about half hour before, and I'll put up some fresh coffee.
Oh, yeah. That's a great idea. Thank you.
Is that because I'm not coming?
That mistake if he's not coming?
Is it because I'm not coming that he gets the
Yes,
nice?
exactly. You got it. You got it.
Henry, you are so gonna pay for that?
That was exactly my thought, Anna. I said, good. And then I come I'll put the coffee.
And I was gonna send you something, but you know what? Forget it.
Okay. I take it back.
Okay, I'll take it back. You can give me something.
How's your mom, man?
That was cute.
She's all right.
How's your mom, man?
She's all right. She's coming along.
Yeah. Mhm. How's your mom, Mike?
She's still vertical. Everything's good.
Okay.
Now, last week we had my cousin's funeral, and so we all got together.
Yeah, let me tell your cousin, my
What's that?
ex-wife's, your cousin,
Yeah.
my ex-wife's friend's niece, nephew, I mean, and today I got an alert that what's the name from Facebook in the rooms, Angela,
Angela?
yeah, passed away today.
Angela who?
Oh, I'll tell you right now. 1 second.
All right.
Tell you right now. Angelia Nicole.
Who?
Angelia Nicole?
Am I friends with her as well?
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Oh, Louis. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I have no idea who this is.
Oh, okay.
I thought this was Angela. I'm like, how the hell could it be her? Oh,
If
well.
she wrote a post, she didn't pass away. I'll tell you
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Because she wrote Louis, oh, Louise, not Louis. Louise wanted me to let you know, thank you for being my friend. I passed away. I wasn't getting it.
That's kind of weird. Okay.
Right? I go.
Yeah, I would be like, okay, that sounds like a
Like what? I thought Angela passed away.
suicide. That's creepy. I would tell her
Yeah,
that was
very, very.
We have the group of us on.
Okay.
7:30. I'm hoping we can get some more people on.
Right.
Michelle raised her hand. What's up, Michelle?
I was just gonna say it was nice to meet everybody, but it won't be much longer. I'll be taking my medicine and going to bed.
Oh, okay. You're taking it to early, isn't it?
I've been taking it early because I've been where I'm getting up by 7 in the morning. I'm up and out of bed already. And
Okay.
I'm not even, when I lay down for a nap, today I did get a good nap. I heard the thunder and all. And if I'm able to leave my bathroom door open, I can hear the rain hitting the skylight in my shower.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I hope you all have a great night. It was nice to meet y'all, and I will talk later.
Okay, if you can make it on Thursday, we're having another call on Thursday night.
All right, I'll do the best I can.
All right, dear. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey Michael, get this. The thing that we have been doing, the thing that we did Monday night. I think it was Monday night. No, it wasn't Monday night. It was yesterday. I called yesterday, and I talked to somebody, and they had stuff. I went to the webinar that you told me to do, and it messed up, and they told us, hold on guys, we are fixing it.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, I hold it on, and I don't know what happened today. I was not in the webinar there.
Okay.
I know what's gonna happen tomorrow. It's like you don't know what happens each day. And this, I've been doing the webinars. I've been trying to do them, and it's like every time I get in them, it messes up. I'm just like, I'm about to end up.
Okay.
Cool. I'm about to end up quitting the webinars because I like to get to know some people in your area, Michael. But in your area, but if the webinars mess up, I don't control it.
It's okay. All right.
Yeah, it's okay.
You know people in my area. You got Henry,
but
Susan,
people,
and Anna.
but the people that are the students that go to the webinars.
I know. I was just playing. Huh? Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me go with you. Anna, wait up. Oh, God. Sorry. Oh, no, this way, by the intersection. I think so. So I'd like to get started in talking about what we had discussed. The topic of the night is about setting goals. And I mean, everybody, regardless of brain injury,
Mm-hmm.
we all should have either daily or long-term and short-term goals that we want to set our minds to and stay focused on them. Of course, anybody can be involved in setting goals with me for the organization. That would be great. But I'd like to see everybody have personal goals of being able to achieve things that they want to get to. And it's a little reward. And we need to help each other out a lot of times with motivation. So I like teamwork.
Right. Well, besides that, do you know is there anybody in Jersey at all, Mike?
Do I know anybody where?
In Jersey here that's part of this group?
Do I know anybody in Jersey that's part of the group?
Yo, you know what I mean. Like in the Old Bridge area?
Brain injury related?
Yeah.
Trying to think. I know people that are involved in medicine. I have some friends in. Actually, I do. That's in Old Bridge. I can try and look up some phone numbers and get them to you.
Okay. Yeah, because I need find a few people.
Okay. And?
Huh?
You want to do a little local meetup?
Yeah.
I had a feeling. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I tried to meet up with a different group and nothing happened.
Okay.
I'm like, oh well, I'll try again.
You know what? I could probably help you find some people. They have different type of neurological issues. Like one lady had MS.
Right.
Another one had, I think he had hydrocephalus. And but they're different disabilities, but they're all neurological.
Right.
So, from working at Poppin, I know quite a few people still. Now I just thought about it.
Okay.
We had a couple little get-togethers at Olive Garden and Starbucks. And I can get you some of their information so you'll be able to, hang out or arrange your own meetups and stuff together.
Sound good.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
And what I did is when I would do a little meetup and then I would arrange it and then I would have anybody that showed up would chip in $5 and the $5 would go towards as a donation or something like that, towards the organization or whatever. Sometimes it worked out. Sometimes it didn't do much of anything.
Right.
But it depends on how many people show. And either way, it's a good time. So.
Yeah, I just want the people just to hang. We'll just hang until I'm looking for. That's all. Anyway, I'm hungry. I'm going to hang because I'm hungry.
Okay. All right.
All right?
Yes.
I'll see you tomorrow, Mike.
All right.
All right, bye. Good night, though.
Good night.
So anybody else want to speak up about that and stay on topic about things?
Of course, Michael.
So tell me, what kind of goals do you have in mind?
Let's see. Finishing my high school and getting into college.
Okay, so you want to get your GED?
I'm actually going to high school out of Scranton, Pennsylvania right now, doing online classes for
Oh, funny. We live by Scranton.
high school diploma with concentration of healthcare management.
Okay.
And then I want to go to college to fulfill my nursing career.
Okay. Beautiful.
One of my other goals is getting my license and getting a car.
Now, I always forget what state you live in.
Kansas.
Okay. Now, have you had your license before and it was revoked?
Nope.
You never had it?
Nope.
Oh, okay. All right, babe, I'm going to go in the car. So carry this with me. I don't have, you guys, you can't see my camera because I'm walking around, but still having a foot issue. So I'm hobbling.
If I was on Zoom, you'd make me dizzy, Michael.
You would be, because I'm like hobbling, the phone's shaking all over the place and everything. Kind of funny.
Excuse
I
me.
got a short-term goal for Susan is feeling better.
What?
I said a short-term goal for you, Sue, is feeling better.
Uh-huh.
We're all going through the same type of crap as local allergies, you know?
Well, mine's bronchitis. I'm just getting over it.
Yeah, I know. Well, one thing leads to another. It's like allergies, then you got the flu, and then there's the bronchitis. Pain. All right, now I'm situated in the car.
I got one of those stupid allergy headaches.
There you go. Now you can see me.
Uh-huh.
All right. So where do we go from here? This is what I was worried about.
How many people do we have in the meeting right now, Michael?
There's 4 of us. Well, 5 including Anna sitting next to me. Tutorial. Tutorial is like that. Like the Italian.
No.
Say like you didn't know what it was.
I didn't know what it was.
Well, then I told you. Now you do know.
See, you can't tell the difference with sarcasm. Susan, you look like you're in deep concentration.
I'm focusing on getting rid of this cough.
You know what I've been using? Lemon and a lot of garlic.
A what?
Lemon, like eating raw lemon,
Mm-hmm.
and using a lot of raw garlic, like making a garlic tea.
Uh-huh.
And it's helped. It hasn't completely gone, but it helped a lot.
Huh. I got lemon.
How you doing, Anna?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I've only got a swellingness of 1 centimeter in my right knee now.
I heard. Good for you.
Hey guys, can I do mine real quick? Because we're going out to eat again.
What's the matter?
We're going out to eat, and I don't know if I'm gonna be back.
What are you gonna eat? The two songs
When you get back,
I'm
Crystal.
going to go to Antonio's.
Going for an interview. Okay.
She's going to Antonio's to eat.
How
Yes.
Yeah, that
Why?
better be
What
some
is
good
it? I
eating.
can't understand it.
What are you eating? Chicken?
Oh, yes.
Oh God, Crystal, you eat your chicken.
Okay.
All right, Crystal, enjoy that chicken.
Call me when you get back, Crystal.
Okay, my goals are really quick. Going to the doctor next month. And finding a good for hydrocephalus.
Okay.
See you guys on Thursday.
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy. How far away from your home are you?
Probably about 20 minutes.
No, probably about an hour.
Okay, maybe an hour.
Oh, gee. There's a big gap between 20 minutes and an hour.
I know. Well, I like to drive, so I don't mind. I don't pay attention to the time it takes. Are you familiar with Chester or Bedminster?
I've heard of it.
Okay, well, have you ever been to Bridgewater Commons?
Yeah.
Well,
Uh-huh.
it's a little north of Bridgewater Commons because 206 is on that same road, and it's up the street from that.
Where you live, right?
No. No, where we live is like it said, like Anna said, about an hour away.
Okay.
I pray that you get rid of that cough soon, Susan.
So do I.
I know how she got
You heard the good news, right, Susan?
About that call.
What?
I said you heard the good news, didn't you?
What good news? Oh, about your knee?
Yeah, I
That's
love it.
great. Great.
trailer.
Hey, Sue, did you hear the other good news?
What?
We're going to be bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids?
Yeah.
Who's getting married?
Well, I'm throwing the bouquet that I caught over to Katrina, so hopefully she's the one.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Uh-huh. There.
And I'll make Michael the minister.
God bless you. I'd like to see that happen.
Right.
You get your minister license before I get married, Michael.
You'll get it before I get married.
Look how cool this is.
Hey, you're already there, Anna.
Oh, darn it.
Look at this.
You just had to remind me. You just had to go there.
Hey guys, look at this door. I'm gonna put the camera on. Oh, you can't see me. Only Susie can see it. I don't know how well you could see this, but it's like a really, really outrageous.
Get on Zoom, Michael.
What is it?
It's a farm.
It's like a farm, but they have all this autumn stuff out right now.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing. Oh, look. They have a little park for kids and everything. Like a petting zoo? Yeah, look. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, my God. bad we don't have any little ones.
I'll bring you one day. Don't worry.
Oh, well, that,
Look,
Alice State Farm.
all
I
I'm
can't
doing
even-
is I'm just driving around and showing you guys on video. These people look at me like, what the hell are they doing?
I've been there. They have some amazing ice cream.
Okay. Right, you want this?
You have to try that.
Are you guys still open? Yeah? Okay. All right, she's going to get ice cream. I can't say no to that. Okie dokie.
okay. That was very nice.
It's really cool. It's
Yeah.
Hey. I heard, I was watching this thing on the news because now we're living in like farmland areas. Is how the pumpkin season
I'm
is gonna
living in farmland area too, so don't feel bad.
now the
I live in
pumpkin
the country.
the pumpkin season is going to be huge here this year. So, oh, look who's on. Hi, Barb. Barbara's on. Holy crap. I should watch my mouth. This call is being recorded. What's up, Barbara?
Call is not being recorded. What are you talking about, Michael?
The whole phone call is being recorded right now, the whole conference call. Okay, we can't hear Barbara. Barbara, are you muted? Is your computer muted right now? I don't even know if she can hear us. Oh, I gotta move out of the way. Oh, they're playing banjo music here. How funny is that? So, Barbara, if you can hear, this call, we're talking about the topic of the night is about goals, like goal setting, and having goals and what our goals would be, and how do we feel that we could achieve them, or if there's difficulty getting there and doing it, and then also helping each other achieve those goals. So, that's pretty much it. And all I hear is Patrina's. I hear Patrina's phone, but I don't hear anybody else's computer or nothing. So, if you guys don't know Barbara Welsh Martin, I know Susan. You remember her.
Uh-huh.
And she's been in the group in a while because she had some personal things going on, but she's back and she's being involved. She's another Jersey dweller.
I got a new door put up today, Michael.
I'm sorry?
I got a new door put up today.
A new dog?
A door, screen door.
Screen door, oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't need a new dog. I've got a big enough dog as it is.
Barbara's just sitting there smiling. I know she hears me because she keeps
Now I hear. I couldn't get the audio going on my iPad, but now I got
there
you.
you are.
Now I got you. Now I got you. Now, hi.
Hello, Barbara.
Hi. How's everybody?
That's Patrina,
Good.
and you know Susan. You should remember Susan.
Yeah, I know it's been a long time since I've been on these calls.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
So, let's give us a little insight of what you would have as short-term and long-term goals, Barb. That
Me?
you got going on right now, yeah.
Oh, what I have been. So I said everything in the short term because my memory, I'm still working on trying to get better. I do very, very short term. Right now, everything's pretty stagnant for me right now. I mean, my main goals right now are to get back into therapy again, to get my memory better. That's my main thing. Because I have to get, basically, right now, my license, I have to get back to try to, because I'm not driving right now because of the second accident. But since I've had some improvement on things, my ventricles actually improved, which is actually fantastic. I'm going to try to see if I can go back into therapy for cognitive therapy. And that way, because I have to get retested. But the doctor said with the ventricles going down, I've had some improvement according to him, because according to my last MRI, they couldn't, my neurologist said he couldn't see any brain injury. And I was like, I have two. How can you not see a brain injury? So,
where is this located?
So I have to get retested, basically. He said that's the only way to see where I'm at right now.
Where are you going? Where is that at?
I can actually, under Medicare, I have Geisinger Gold, so they actually cover therapies. So I can get neuropsychology through there. And get retested instead of going to the brain injury fund.
Now, where is it you're going to?
I have a doctor named Dr. Cohen. He's in Brick, New Jersey.
Okay.
And then, but because I've gone to him before to get, but he didn't retest me, only because my last testing was back in 2014, and I had problems with my ex and my girls, so I kind of put it on hold.
Yeah.
But then when I doubled my Aricept, because my attending was okay with that, I had a huge seizure that happened, but it was actually a good thing that happened, because then all of a sudden they saw that my ventricles got better, and I was like, okay. So, because I read it was actually supposed to be a good thing when you have higher levels of Aricept.
Yeah.
So, for some reason, I don't know what happened, but in the interim, they found that my ventricles have actually improved over time. So I was like, okay. So I have no idea what's going on, but at this point, they're saying that, and I'm like, okay, well, okay. So, I mean, my memory is actually the worst part that's happening right now. So, I mean, but I just set very short-term goals. So right now, basically, I'm looking at going back into therapy so I can take my driver's test again. And that's my main thing. I have to take the written test again. And I actually want to do everything all over again so I can make sure I'm driving properly, because people in New Jersey, they don't drive very well. They really don't. Yeah, they're really bad. So I want to make sure I can just redo everything, make sure I'm safe, because I have to make sure I'm good, not them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then, you know, it's just little things, one thing at a time. And I mean, I'm independent, so I can take care of me. But, you know, but those are my main things. But, you know, work-wise, that's not going to happen for a while, because I still have my other problems. I still have, unfortunately, I have the seizures that come out from stress. So I can't do anything about that, but my Topamax is down, which is good. So, I mean, I'm on natural things to combat a lot of things, which is good. So I'm only on 2 main meds. So everything is really, really good other than that. So I can keep my stress down. So I'm under control with everything else. So I mean, you know.
That's wonderful. That's really cool. How are your girls?
My girls actually are doing really, really well. They have, now that they're 13, which I can't believe they're 13, they actually have been able to deal with things a lot better. And they see the difference between me and my ex and his new wife. So, which is really, really good. Yeah, they understand reality more. So when they come here, it's like a little vacation. They can get the difference, which is really good. So, Yeah, but they're dealing with everything very, very nicely. So. Yeah,
Anna got his ice cream cones.
yeah, it looks good. It looks really
Yeah.
good.
They're amazing. It's like handmade ice cream, homemade ice cream.
I was going to say
And
that's
This
Dairy
big
Queen.
thing, how much was it? $2? They were $2 for this big, huge cone.
That's humongous for $2. My gosh.
Yeah.
Is that your wife that's sitting next to you? Hi. Oh. Oh, she is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, the ice cream here is really good.
You are gorgeous, let me tell you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You make a stunning couple.
You hear that?
Yeah.
You don't believe that?
Yeah, well, you know, that's a guy for you.
Ah.
But you do.
We stopped off at this little farm. It's called Alice State Farm. But I came here about 7 years ago. And the one thing I remembered was the ice cream that they made here
Your
was
sister?
all homemade ice cream. Like from the ice bucket
Did
turning
you come
thing.
here? Did you come
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh,
here? Her sister is just like me. We're close. Me and her sister Amy are close in age, but we have so many similarities.
that is so cool.
My
It's
sister
funny.
is addicted to ice cream.
Yeah, and me too.
Only when she travels, everywhere she goes, she has to sample their ice cream.
That's good. That's
So
good.
we came here and she got the huge cone, which it was a cone, but then they set it down in this little bowl thing. I think we had paid about $3 or $4 for that, but it was big.
Yeah.
Because mine that I just bought was $1.25 and his was $2. And the ice cream is pumpkin chip.
No, I'm
Pumpkin
tasting that
chip.
part now.
Pumpkin chip.
Yeah, if you
Very
look, it's
cool.
like a little orange.
Yeah, I see it.
Pumpkin what?
Pumpkin chip.
It's chocolate chips and pumpkin.
Ah.
And they have apple pie and bread pudding.
Very nice.
They're really nice. They're a little mom and pop place.
Susan was saying before, she was like, that place looks cool.
It is.
There's
so
a
you gotta
huge
come
thing
with
here
us.
for kids and stuff too. Susan needs to come here for a weekend.
I will when I get better.
Okay. Hopefully that'll be before Thanksgiving.
I hope so.
Hey, are we having Thanksgiving in my house again? Michael is cooking.
They can all come.
Oh.
Barbara lives in Brick. She lives down the shore.
You too, Barb.
And then, of course, Henry. Oh, it's like funny because we're all from Jersey aside from Katrina. Sorry, Katrina, you're in Kansas. Maybe, you
Hey,
know what?
you have to get mute. That was where the
Katrina, click your heels together. Maybe you can make it.
I knew you said that.
It's okay. I'll click his heels and send him over there.
One-way trip.
That's
You
right.
click your here. Send yourself over here.
I've been to Kansas.
Yeah.
Michael, if you're not careful, I will kidnap your wife from you.
If you're not careful, I'll help you.
Oh, no.
I'll voluntarily be kidnapped. Hey, Katrina,
Yeah.
I'm going to decorate the house for Halloween, and I decided that I was going to blow up some of Michael's pictures and hang them all over. Yep.
You're bad, Anna.
And you know how it's really dark by us? Dark eyes.
Oh boy.
Looks like they're closing up now.
That cough is horrible, Susan.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta get some honey and lemon. Or
Yeah,
tequila.
and some.
That's what I tell you was a honey and lemon, and you tell me, no, I don't like honey.
I don't like that. Or try the tequila. It works.
Don't make me laugh, Anna.
Girl, if I told you my secrets, you'd be laughing all night. Katrina,
Nah.
I have an idea. I was telling Michael about it last night. So where we live, there's a lot of turkeys, right? And there's a lot of bears and deer. So I figured that I would follow my Amish children and I would try and catch a turkey and fatten him up with Michael's portion of the dinner, and we can have him for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And Michael can wear the little Indian suit, and I'll be the little pilgrim.
I might have a new addition to my family, and it's in my stomach.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
Uh-oh.
Are you serious?
Congratulations, I think.
And he took off like he did with his other two.
Okay, I'm so confused because I was talking about turkey, and now we're talking about a chicken. What are we talking about?
I'm trying to follow myself. As if I'm not sick enough now, I got to figure this out.
Short-term goals.
Makes sense.
That's a long-term goal, Michael.
Is that a definite goal?
Yeah.
Do I get to be godmother?
Yes.
All right, I'm in. Well, congratulations. Is it going to be born February 24th?
I don't know. But you might be a godmother of twins.
Can I have one or two or both?
I'll let you know on that.
I'll permanently babysit. That's great. I like good news like that. You have a pumpkin stuff in your throat.
I think this is just kind of crazy because every time I turn around, somebody from our group is getting pregnant. They don't have a lot to do out there, huh? Everybody just,
Oh no.
I'll be right
Oh
back.
my goodness.
like,
Oh my goodness.
no, there's nothing on TV. Let's go have a baby.
If something does not Keep dropping.
Yeah.
Katrina, Katrina.
Burn Brandy. Oh,
Anna, look at your phone.
My phone?
Yes.
Mine is first. Wait. Your case.
no. Houses of rocking don't bother me.
No coffee.
You know what's funny? Watch this. Look, you guys can watch me.
They're watching headlights, not you.
I did this last week and it was cool. They were looking at the mountains, and what's her name was on? Crystal was on it. She was like, "Wow!" I said, "You don't see any hills in Texas, do you?" She goes, "No." I said, "Look at these mountains," and she was just doing one thing after another. It was really cool because it was around sunset. It wasn't dark like it is now.
Well, maybe you guys will get to see a bear.
Nice, tell me, Susan.
Susan, Michael got your cough.
I got it through the phone.
Michael got your cough.
Oh, gee.
He got the pumpkin flu.
The pumpkin flu. Mm.
Those darn gigabytes.
She said keep it, Michael, keep it.
Okay.
There's a McDonald's.
Ooh.
There's a Weis, and there's a gas station, and there's a tractor supply company. Trying to give you the tour here. There's a Shell gas station.
Is it cold?
Is it what?
Is it cold up there?
No. Pretty nice.
No.
It's pretty cool.
Where you guys driving at?
To Mount Pocono.
Right now,
Oh,
yeah, we moved to the Pocono.
nice.
Thank you.
You
And
should come visit. We got deers and bears.
Oh, nice.
And chickens. No, that's turkey, not chicken. Our neighbor has chicken.
Well, it's not quota time yet, so you won't have any cops.
No.
So, this is like that Jerry Seinfeld show. That's like where you're riding in cars. You know, he does a little stand-up kind of thing, or sitting with the guys and kind of joking around. Sometimes in the cars as he's doing the stand-up stuff.
Yep.
So there you go. Very entertaining. This is nice. Kind of
Technology.
relaxing. Mhm.
we just passed the Division of Developmental Disabilities. We just passed the place that takes care of that. That's funny. And we're here with a brain injury. Okay. Sorry.
That's okay.
And we're at a traffic light. That's why the lights are red.
Oh, look, we're in Flanders, Anna.
Well, it's not really Christmas. It's just red lights.
Look, Flanders.
It's like Flanders.
Now, remember we were talking before about the
Susan, I saw this place, right? There's a bridge when you're driving up here. It says, ShopRite, welcome to Flanders. So I told Michael, I feel like we're in the Simpsons show. And we're driving to the Flanders house.
Now, Anna, you're a nurse?
Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
Okay. What exactly do you do?
I was an RN in pediatrics.
Oh, okay.
I was working, well, I still do, but I was working full-time at St. Vincent's Hospital for pediatrics intensive care.
Wow.
And I left when they closed. I started working with UNICEF.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Do you like that?
I like the little people, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know. I'm thinking about going back. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in limbo right now.
Yeah, my sister. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I left my nursing after 9/11 because I got caught up in that whole 9/11 thing.
Right.
And I decided to take a break when things kind of calmed down. And I started teaching. And I stayed with teaching for 12 years.
Oh, wow.
So now I'm in limbo because I like teaching, but I also miss my nursing.
That's fantastic.
So I'm trying to figure out where do I belong. Maybe I'll do contracting.
Right. Well, what kind of, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of degree do you have? Do you have a master's or?
I'm soon to have a master's. I'm almost done in
Wow.
psychology, but I have a bachelor's in psychology, sociology, with a minor in early childhood special education.
Wow.
Along with my nursing degree and all of my umpteen certifications.
Right. Right. Yeah. Well, the reason I was just asking about that, because my sister's an RN, and she found in the hospitals, being an RN, they don't want just a bachelor's degree. They want higher. They want actually a master's degree in order to be in the hospitals now.
Yeah, now it's
competition.
It's the same like in education. Education, you could have started off teaching with an associate degree and be an assistant with a high school diploma.
Right.
Now you have to have a bachelor's degree with the license and certification.
Right.
And
right.
still, to be, you have to be life in your field. So it's basically equivalent to the same thing as, I think with nursing, I would think that you would be obligated to have that master's degree only because
the level of education you need.
Well, it's more like the way that things change. There's so many variations of different types of diseases, different types of procedures now. So you would want to update yourself. You would want to be abreast of what's going on.
Sorry, guys, I just did hydrotherapy on my knee.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, I mean, when I got in my accident in 2001, I actually tested, and because I was in nursing homes as a social worker and I had a bachelor's, and I got a job working for the state of New Jersey which doesn't happen as a bachelor's in social work, but I tested to become a state inspector for nursing homes, and I got it. And literally, I was about to work in 2001 going, like the salary they offer was pretty good, but they don't hire inspectors for nursing homes as a social worker. Usually you have nurses doing that, and they actually opened it up for social workers. And I would have had the opportunity to get a master's through the state, but they don't usually have on the team a social worker. But they just opened up those jobs as a social worker. So I would have been on the team, but then a 17-year-old hit me. So unfortunately, that kind of closed up for me. So,
Are you
but
planning on going back and doing it?
Unfortunately, the caseload that they give you in the nursing homes is too much. But to actually go, I would have to test again to see if I could get a job like that. But I put my certification on hold with the state. But to get back into the regs, though I know the regs by heart, to actually do something like that again, I don't know if I could actually. I don't know, because too much stress for me, because my limbic system has the most damage. I go into seizures if I have too much stress. There's pseudo seizures, but unfortunately, even with the pseudo seizures, I have grand mal seizures that don't even detect in my brain, but my whole body goes into almost like a grand mal seizure. So I have to watch.
Basically, your body is not, it doesn't work well under stress.
Yeah, but it's funny. I've gone through, I went to Jersey Shore to get tested. They did a whole monitor on me, and it doesn't come through my brain. It comes through my whole body, which is funky. But and it doesn't look like a real seizure. It's just my whole body just flails. It's funny, and I can talk through the whole thing. So it's almost like you could study me for an actual seizure, because I can feel them, I could describe them, I could say what they are, and I could describe what happens in the brain and everything. And then when it's done, even a minute after it's done, I can walk around and be fine again. But yet, it's there's stress buildup that my whole body, it can't process it. Instead, it builds up and then comes out and then it's done. So, and that's just the damage. I AD bleeds in my brain 4 different areas, and they're high level areas. So I can't, it's just something that hasn't corrected. So I'm just stuck with something like that. I'm on Topamax, but I'm down to at least 200 milligrams. I just can't go any lower. So that's what I'm dealing with at this point. But it just is a build up every couple of months. They come out, and that's it. So that's what I deal with. But it's at least every couple of months that I have one, and then it goes, and I can deal with it. But yeah, that kind of stress, even to go in somewhere. I tried volunteering. But unfortunately, even volunteering for like 3 weeks, and I had my second accident because it was after 3 weeks of volunteering just a couple days a week, it was too much, and I blacked out driving. When I woke up, I was in a road sign. That's how I lost my license. So I can't, even the minute amount of stress, just doing things too much, it's just too much for my brain. But that was back in 2011. So it's something that I can't do. So.
But before your accident, was any of this happening?
No, it was just after the accident. I was in a coma for 6 days. The 7th day when I woke up, I was like a 4-year-old. But they found bleeds. It was 8 bleeds to my limbic, to the frontal lobe, to the corpus callosum, and to the left side.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then the second accident was they called it a concussion, but it was to the back of my head. But they're saying that the ventricles went down now, and it's 2016. Now it's 2011. Now some of the ventricles are down, whatever that means. But I didn't have they said there was a bleed, but they didn't say how severe. But now they're saying the ventricles are less dilated. And like I said, it never showed up on the MRI as anything. So I don't know how bad it is. I have to get retested to see what is going on now, but I can still feel the brain injury. I could feel when things were getting better. I could actually feel as my brain has been getting better. I could feel as the stages have been happening. I could actually feel when I get things back. It's really strange how my brain's been working. But every time I've been jumping or getting something back, I can feel it right before I get it back. And I can feel when I've gained. So it's been actually a neat kind of journey. So, but I'm on natural stuff. I've done a lot of, not holistic stuff, but just natural stuff I'm on to gain more strength. I do coconut oil and things that are just more natural to try to build up my body. And it's been actually working really well. So I've done a lot of research to try to just build up. But, brain injury is brain injury. Time is time. So, I don't know. But definitely letting go of negativity is a good thing. And that's what I've done also. So.
You
Okay, I'm
still,
back. Hello?
yeah, you still driving?
Hi.
Hi.
Yep, we are.
Hello.
Yeah, we didn't even make it to Delaware Water Gap yet, and I lost connection. What was I asking? Oh, I was asking you if you were taking, Barbara, 200 milligrams of Topamax, you said?
Yeah, that's what the doctor put me on for the seizures, because though they're not real seizures, that actually calm down the things for the most part. But we tried weaning it down, but it doesn't. It unfortunately come more if I don't have it on, if I don't use it. So yeah, it doesn't have any side effects.
No, I know. How well? I mean, it's working for you? When was the last time you had a seizure?
Geez, it was a buildup because unfortunately, the apartments I live in at this point, though they're elderly people, they're people with diagnoses here. And there was a lady that came after me who supposedly has brain injuries, but she said she didn't, and she tried coming after me because my dog peed on the lawn, and she's a little batty, and she actually came after me. And after that happened, then I had a seizure because again, well.
Stress.
Yeah, it was stress. It was just stress buildup between that and my ex was doing, he just was not being very nice. It was just a bunch of stress that built up, and it wasn't a real bad one, but just I had the remnants of it. So it wasn't really. I mean, the last real bad one I had was with the Aricept but I've been off of that for a while, and I really haven't seen a big difference being off of it. I mean, I actually think a little better. I think. So,
Okay.
yeah. So.
I need you guys to keep talking to me so I know if I drop the call or lose connection or anything.
All right.
I know Patrina's talking to Anna because I keep hearing her phone ringing, and I don't hear her talking at all.
Oh, Michael, how's your Pop Rock Cafe going?
Oh, Pop-In Cafe?
Yeah.
No, I'm no longer, I gave them my resignation.
Really?
Yeah, they have a nice purpose, but their professionalism is a little off the hook. They're just not, they're not organized enough. We had asked them about, they needed to establish documentation of like performance goals and assessments of the people with disabilities that are working there to document, where they're going. Because we had parents and teachers asking us, how well are they doing? Do I get a progress report? Do I get a status on how they're doing and everything? And they never did assessments. The owner of the place stated that he does the assessments himself, which is a lie because he was never there. So they were doing it. It was more of a personal investment for them than it was an investment for people with special needs.
That sucks.
Yeah. So I told them I didn't want to be a part of it any longer.
Right.
It makes me look bad because I like to do things. I want to see goal setting, and I want to see, a little effect in, for me, professionally, I like to see myself and the work I'm putting in being rewarded. You know, even if you see these kids achieving their goals, that's a compliment of the work that you've accomplished. And I wasn't seeing that because nothing was ever, I was never given any credit for the amount of work that I did.
Right.
And I was working there every day of the week, on the weekends, and everything else.
Wow.
So.
Yeah. Right. I can see that. I kept seeing those posts going on, and yeah, kind of, yeah, I can see that. It's a shame. It's a shame. I mean, it could have been something more, and it's just a shame that they didn't want that.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm losing you guys. If the call hangs up, stay on the call, and I'll come back when I get signal again.
I know you did just a minute ago.
Yeah, stay on the call, and then I'll come back when we get back in the area, because we're 12 miles from the Delaware Water Gap. So as you get into that valley, it might disconnect. But then as I go back up the mountain, it should be fine.
Okay. I'm gonna check my watch. Be back soon.
Okay.
You gotta see your watch.
Oh, it's still not done.
What are you doing, Susan?
I'm doing my wash.
Your watch? What are you watching?
My clothes.
Oh, her wash. I was like, what do you have to do with a watch?
She thought you said you had to tase your watch.
I'm doing my wash. I need clothes.
Well, you really don't need clothes. We just choose to wear them.
Oh, I see. There you go.
Yeah, I do.
There you go. That's right. There you go.
Yeah, back in the day, we didn't have clothes. We had lease.
That's right. It's a lot cheaper, and
I
that's
know.
why it's wash and wear.
Big windows.
And it's economical, and it's biodegradable.
You know, Adam and Eve, they didn't even notice they were naked until that stupid snake came along. So, yeah, there you go.
Right?
That's right.
Imagine if that snake didn't come along, we'd all be
I
wearing
know
dress.
that nobody would have noticed that they wouldn't have noticed nothing. There was no shame in it.
There you go.
Be natural. There you go. I'd love to walk around naked with no clothes on and just, 2 sheets to the wind. Hey, there you go. Be a beautiful thing.
Get kind of cold.
I'm sure there's a leak that'll warm you up.
Especially in the Poconos.
In the Poconos, all I see is pine trees.
Mm-hmm.
And we have an evil little squirrel.
Oh, I made a song up tonight.
What?
I made up a song. You guys should know this song. Listen. Take Anna down to the Pocono City where the girls are green and the grass is pretty.
Oh, no. I know that song.
I said, take Anna down to Pocono City where the girls are green and the grass is pretty.
I know that song. No stop.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
I heard it on the radio and I just started making jokes and started singing my own version of it.
Oh my gosh.
The things I have to endure.
Oh my gosh. Too much. Too much.
Barbara hasn't stopped laughing since you got on the conference call.
Huh?
I said, you haven't stopped laughing since you got on this conference
You
call.
know, I needed some humor in my life, and I had to join this again. You know, and I never stop laughing every time I'm on these conference calls. So I just always forget what day it is. So now I need the reminders, and there you go.
They're always Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursdays are for caregivers, but anybody could join in. But I try to primarily base that on caregivers. We haven't had much luck, but I'm trying to push and getting more involved. So
Good. Oh. And now, how many members do you have now?
in the group,
3,600. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
That is fantastic.
It's a lot of people. The majority of the people are people that just endorse what we do. But I'm always trying to get more people involved. Like either they don't know, or they're busy, or they have their own brain injury issues. So sometimes it's too overwhelming for them.
Right.
To get involved on it. So.
Right. Wow. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. Man. Wow. I'm bowled over by the number. I'm sorry. Wow. That just, wow. It's like the Pied Piper of brain injury. You know?
What was that part?
You're like the Pied Piper of brain injury. It's like, I could lead them anytime.
Pied Piper of brain injury.
It's like, wow. It's not a bad thing. It's just, no, it's a good thing. It wasn't an insult. It's a good thing because, to give the education.
I need a kilt and some bagpipes.
No. The Pied Piper. It's not an insult. It's like it's to sit there and to be able to give the information that people need. It's fantastic.
I know.
But to have that many people and to have those good numbers that people keep coming, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. I mean, I'm so proud of you. Well, when I wrote to say I was proud of you, I meant it. I mean, I knew your numbers would grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm astounded by, wow, that's just fantastic. Fantastic. Wow, wow. But yeah, your group offers something that a lot of the groups don't, because I've looked at the other groups and, people holding in on different little things, and they have different, like I put my group based on the subject matters I know. I don't go into things I don't know. And, mine's more of a shout out group, and also I saw these shout out groups because I had mine. And I'm like, oh, okay. But I put mine more of a, okay, I created mine because of all the suicides I saw happening. And I was like, let me just open mine up so people could say what they feel and get out of their system, and we'll go from there. Because I'm used to crisis management. I'm used to people just, getting it out, and we'll look at it, we'll see what's going on, and you talk, I'll listen, and we'll see what we can do about it. I don't know where to find, you're good at finding things where they're going, and you can get the resources and stuff. I don't have that right now. So I can take the problem and I can look at it and I can say, okay, well, let's see what we can do about it. And that I can do still. So that's what I can do. That for some reason, God left that for me. So that's what I can do. When a person's right there and they're suffering and they're talking to me, I can just sit there and listen, and I can grab from me and then grab from them and put it together. That's something I can put things together so easily. That happens.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been able to do. So, but for some reason that comes easy. So then that's what I hone in. I mean, I could do PTSD. For some reason I can help people with that. And so I've been able to hone in on the skills I have still. So but there are people that create these groups, and it seems that's the people I have that complain when they come to me, that there are people that just have these groups and they don't know how to run them. And it's like, wow.
Well, it's just like popping. Just like we were saying before. They have a great idea, but management capabilities are out the window.
Right.
How to handle situations, where to go. Everything is about moving forward in a positive fashion.
Right.
Again, like we're talking about tonight, goal setting. And that goes with the business as well as, the personal level for each individual. Is you have to have goals put aside, a path how to get there, and then you work together on making those goals happen, like achieving those goals.
Right.
And a lot of these groups that are out there, it's just a name,
Right.
and then they run management, which means they just say what's right and what's wrong, but they're not helping people achieve those goals. It's a
Right.
big difference. It's all talk, but
Exactly.
the actions don't speak for themselves.
Right. Or they try to tell people, oh, you will have to do this because, this is the way you do. No, it's not the way you have to do it. You don't have to do it this way. There's no right or wrong way to do it. The person can talk about how they want to conquer it, and you can give them ideas, but they're the one that.
Well,
go ahead. But people try to dictate how to run their life.
No, they're the ones that have to find their path.
Exactly. I mean, unless they ask you what you think, you
That's the
can't
difference.
dictate. Right. And but these groups do that to these people.
Well, that's the big difference. Like you and Susan, like me, you, Susan, and Hannah, and counseling and things like that. And that's the thing. You never tell anybody what to do. You give people options. You make
Right.
suggestions, and you can go your own route. And that's really what it comes down to. You can't say what you do is right or wrong unless it's something extreme like suicide. You say, no, you can't do that. That's not a way of coping. That's one thing. But you don't tell people if they want to talk to their family member and you say, no, you shouldn't be doing that. Wrong.
Right.
No, that's not the way it's done.
Right. I mean, I've had people ask what my opinion is on something, and I'll say, okay, in my opinion, this is what this particular scenario sounds like. And that's it. That's all I give.
Yeah. Now, you could always make a suggestion, right?
Right, exactly. And I'll say point blank, this is what it sounds like to me. However, if you want to do it this way, that's fine, but this is what it sounds like to me. Boom. And that's it. Black and white. But then some of these people are just, oh, well, this person told me, okay, that person told you that. It's but this is your life. You do it the way you're going to do it, but this is how it sounds like to me. And in my life, this is how I've had the same scenario. This is how it played out. But again, but some of these people dictate, and it's horrible the way these people have been treated. I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's too much. And I don't know where these people find that they have the authority to do that. That's what's blowing my mind.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. And that's why I keep saying, I'm not a doctor, and maybe you should go to counseling, because I'm not a counselor. I built up this group as a supplement, but I'm not your counselor. I can only give you a supplementary, this is supplement to your counseling. So please, so that's why I always give that also, because I don't want you to say, oh, this person told me either. So I always do that.
Well, that's a big difference with being a peer. That's the key word there. Is you can be a peer counselor. You're talking one-on-one based on your own experience.
Exactly.
But you're not, a certification is, that would make you a licensed, social worker. That's a big difference.
Right. But I make sure I let them know that, you need, especially if it's something bad, I'm like, well, you need a professional. I mean, I'm a certified social, however, it just, there's that line that I don't, that's why I'm always like, you need to go to your, so I'm always encouraging them. So, because it's always better to be live anyway.
No, I know. I've been down that road too.
Yeah.
I've been doing it a long time as well. And you always got to cover your tracks of like people ask me all the time, "Are you a doctor? Are you know?" And I'm like, "No." And I'm not going to tell you what medication to take or make what works and what doesn't work. I can talk from experience, and that's about it. You know?
Yeah. But it's really weird. I had the opportunity to have a doctor come on my group, and my group actually refused it. They
Oh my
actually
God,
refused it.
I'd be in heaven. I mean,
Yeah.
there's people in the group that have they're neurologists and stuff, but they usually don't speak up because they're not getting paid for it, so they don't get involved in it much.
I forget what doctor I had. But I had somebody who was professional who wanted to come on, and they didn't want it because they didn't want to have somebody professional on there because they didn't want to divulge anything. They'd rather just talk one-on-one with me than with someone professional. I was like, really? So
Well,
they didn't want to have somebody.
From
I was like, wow.
experience, and because you remember years ago when I was in Staten Island, the conflict that happens with that is if you get a clinical professional, oh my God, and you have a clinical professional that shows up on a conference call or a meeting or anything like that, and they give their own expertise based on something, and it contradicts what somebody else's doctor is saying, then you've got yourself in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Because now you have conflict of what my doctor says versus what so-and-so says, and then they question who's credible and who's not, and it can go right out the window. That's why open-minded conversation is the safest way to go.
Yeah, it's true. And then I wouldn't want to get into the one possibility of a billing thing going on too, that, oh, I've been giving so much free information. Because I mean, that could possibly, though the person was saying they wouldn't do that, and I still don't want to get into that even remotely into that, because
well, as an administrator of an organization or a group or anything like that, you're still the bottom line of who's responsible for what happens in the group.
Right. I mean, I finally kind of sort of opened it up just for more people to join it, though it's still a private group. So I've been having trickling people starting to come into it more, but it's still a private group just because, they want their privacy, which is fine. But, I've let them know that, we need to have more people because you're not posting anymore because, you guys you've been very faithful, wanting to stay and wanting to keep it open, but they've let go of I've taught them how to let go of things, and they've let go of a lot of issues and stuff, and now they don't really post all that regularly. I'm like, okay, but you want to keep the group. So I'm like, okay, but we don't have anything going on right now. So, but now I got more people starting to trickle in again. So I'm like, okay. So it's going on again, but it's very slow, but so it is what it, and I don't mind that, because if I don't feel well and stuff, I could post and say, okay, it's not a good, and it's actually okay to not feel good and say I don't feel good, and I'll be back on, and I check it every day. But that's okay. That's not so busy because I don't have a co-person to take over anyway. So it works out okay that way. So.
Well, I was going to ask you if you wanted me to be able to help you out with that group.
Well, it's not really going on, but yeah, if you want, you could check into it. It's not like people are posting anyway. You could see all the people's faces on there, but there's a lot of people there.
Yeah, add me to it, and you can make me an administrator, and then I'll get a notification that you added me, and I'll be involved. I'll be involved when you want me to be involved.
Yeah, it's because and you can see what I've been posting. I usually just I try to give them positive kind of things, but it's not like it's kind of weird how they don't. It's trying to get people revved up again, and it's like I don't know how to rev them anymore. It's like that part of me is just like not revving up. I put out even a thing about what are your actually what you're doing now is what are your goals for now, and I had 2 people posting, and out of almost 200. It's like, I think I have 190 right now. It'll go back up again because it always goes up again in 200. But I actually have organizations on there too, some brain organizations and like that. So I have a gamut of a whole bunch of different kinds of things going on my thing, not just people, but I have the different brain injury organizations too. So I've got, I mean, you could actually see who are members, because they're not just individual members.
Yeah.
But I do have brain injury organizations. It's oh my gosh, what is the name of my group? Support for depression, anxiety, PTSD, and other ailments.
Okay.
So it's actually been around since 2011.
Okay.
And it's been consistent with the numbers. It just, like I said, and I had a couple people that were assistants with me, and then all of a sudden they just stopped writing, and then it just, but it's always been consistent with numbers. It just.
I'll help you.
Okay. Yeah, it just, like I said, even the consistent people that have been posting have just, they come on when they come on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so it's just, yeah, it's just been kind of funny. But yeah, it's just funny how, but when I do have something, I can say something. It just, I don't know. It just, it's hard to get it started again. That's why I was like, okay, do we really need this group? So, because there's so many other groups, you're like, oh yeah, keep it. I'm like, okay. So it's okay, majority there. So I don't know. Because I really stopped with most of the other groups because they're all gripe sessions, it seemed. And I was like, okay, I don't need to be in a gripe session anymore. Because I don't even look at my brain injury anymore as brain injury so much as a big problem. I want to look at a succession, something to succeed to now. I want to look at a bigger picture now, not just I have a brain injury and I have a problem. I want to look at a solution. I don't want to look at a problem anymore.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. And now I finally see my loss of status and other people we saw. I finally see that. It's taken me this long to see it, which is weird. So I'm behind in that compared to a lot of other people who already saw it years ago. I just see it now. So it's very strange to get that back. I'm finally actually crying and my emotions are coming back, which is very strange to have that finally kick in again. So there's a lot of things that are coming back slowly so I'm becoming so much more whole again. So it's just very strange.
Well, I always told you a lot of things are going to come back. You just gotta create the room to let them come back.
Right. And I actually am enjoying this to become that, but it's strange to feel those losses. It's just very strange to feel that I'm recognizing how a severe injury is so severe. I didn't recognize how much was gone.
Oh, the depth of it, yeah.
Well, why don't you look at it this way? Don't look at it as so strange. Look at it as a journey. Yeah. You're on a journey.
Yeah.
Embrace it.
Okay, yeah, and you know, it's just so strange to me because I thought I was gaining so much already, and then you got more coming back, and it just, okay, 2016, my accident was 2001, and it's just, wow. And
well, you know what you can look at it, Barb? You know the way you can look at it? I'm putting what you're saying and what Susan's saying together. Look at it as like a long staircase. You know what I'm saying? Like there are little steps that you're taking, but each little step is an accomplishment that you're getting to where you need to be. And that's what Susan's getting at as well. You know, you're talking about, you thought you were going so far along, but you have.
Right.
You know, and you're still getting one step further to where you want to be. And that's where you're at.
That absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and you know, it's kind of fun too because it's a never change. It's a never ending change, which is nice. I mean, some people think you stagnate, but you never stagnate with this. It's always something that comes back. So it's actually kind of fun to see what else is going to come back next.
Yeah. Well, the big thing is too is self-assessment. When you're looking at yourself open-mindedly and with a positive attitude, and you're seeing your progress and you're taking it is even when it's hard, you're taking it as another challenge.
Right.
And you're going, okay, I'm going to do this.
Right. Right. That's why I'm looking forward to, okay, well, that's why I'm looking at these positive goals. Okay. I have to do them small or else, you know, I don't want to get into that disappointment. That's why I'm trying to do small goals. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been, you know, I've been enjoying the journey. I've been enjoying coming back. I'm surprised to see how many other things there are to a life. You know, it's like, wow, look at all these little facets in this. It's amazing.
And there's many, many more.
I know. I know. It's just like, it blows my mind. It really does. It blows my mind. The layers, I guess, of an onion. I mean, we're an onion, but holy moly. It's like, I forgot about this part. I forgot about this part. This came back too. I forgot about that. I forgot about that too. Holy moly, that came back too. You know, it's like.
Well, just remember with your little analogy, sometimes the tears will start falling from all those layers. Right. And you wipe away, you wash your hands, and you keep going.
Yeah, I know. But it's just like, holy moly.
All that, you know, it's a hard time.
Seriously, you know, I just sit down and just write this. I should write a book. I mean, because I have felt every little thing come back, and a lot of people aren't blessed with feeling things come back.
Well, this is why the beauty I tell people all the time is, especially through the brain injury, you know, people that we work with, is keep a journal.
I have.
Because a journal, you can see good times, bad times, and what you've accomplished, and that you're still here and you're moving forward. It's always beautiful because it's so easy to just remember the hard times when things are bad.
Right.
Instead of a little bit all the time, and then there was highs and lows.
Right.
You know, instead of just remembering the lows.
Right. Right. Now I've written down so much, but all through the progress, it's very strange that it's just really strange. But I have felt every little thing coming back. It's just very strange. So it's weird. Very strange. Very strange. I don't know. I just don't know. I feel like I've taken the whole call, and I feel very, very guilty about that. I'm so sorry. I'll shut up.
No, that's okay. You know, it's funny. I wanted to tell you guys, and I want to do this with your permission, is this call is being recorded, and I've pretty made that clear since about 20 after 7, I think, when after the call started, is this is recorded, but this conversation has gone so well that I do want to broadcast it and share it online so people could start getting a vibe of like who we are and what we're talking about and things like that. Because I think tonight went very, very well. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Susan, are you okay with that too?
Of course, Michael.
I don't think I got any problems with, I don't think I recorded Henry cursing. So I think we're okay. I think I covered that.
I should hope not.
Yeah, no, he dropped an F-bomb. And I was like, please. Okay, we're not recording, so. But I did remind him that next, you got to be careful. So. All right. Well, we got a couple minutes left. You guys want to chit chat? I just wanted to talk about that before we hung up and everybody left. So.
This Zoom is really cool.
What's that?
I like the Zoom. The Zoom, the whole thing is really cool compared to, I forget what you used to use for the
We
calls.
used to use
Skype.
Skype. We used
Yeah,
to
the
use
Skype. I like the Zoom a lot better.
But, well, this is why we have to do fundraising, is because this isn't free. We do pay for this. It's $15 a month. But the quality is very good. It's able to be recorded, which is legally, you know, it covers our tracks as well. You don't deal with hearsay or nonsense like that. And like I said, the quality is good. You can
Yeah.
call in by phone. You could use it on your computer. You could do a video conferencing by phone like I'm doing right now. And I think for the $15 a month, we can get up to 50 callers that can call in at one time without a problem, which is phenomenal. With Skype, if we had more than, I think, 12 or 13 people, it was cutting people off and the bandwidth was getting shaky and things like that. So this is really good. It's done very well for us. So far, so good. We just got to get more people involved. So we need you guys to go on Facebook and whatever and get your friends involved and tell them about it and have them contact me to call in. Because, you know, just like anything else, I want to know who everybody is before they call into the call. So we don't have to deal with any drama. Oh. Okay. Well, now it's me and you, Susan. Oh, Patrina's still on. That's right. Okay.
Michael.
Well, we're in the Poconos, but we're not home yet.
No? How much more time?
Oh, we're about, what, 10 minutes from home?
Really?
Well, when we stopped earlier, we were 20 miles from Pennsylvania. And now we're into Pennsylvania, and we're about 15 miles from home once we go over the Delaware Water Gap. What are you saying? Oh, you saw something? Oh, and by the way, too, Susan, we live right by 2 casinos.
Yeah,
3 casinos.
3.
3 of them, yeah.
Oh,
There's
well.
what is it? Mount Airy Lodge. Well, not Sands. I'm talking about the whole.
There's a casino that's called Sands
Yeah, I know that, but
and Kalahari.
yeah, okay. Mount Airy Lodge. That's the one, and there's a couple things in there. There's a Sands. What else? There's another one.
There's Sands and the Kalahari.
Oh, Kalahari. Okay. We went to Sands. Sands is no.
Mount Airy.
Mount Airy is like right by us.
It's like our Liberty State Park.
Yeah.
Really?
Because we were right next to Liberty State Park.
When we were in Jersey City. It's a lot nicer than Liberty State Park. Yeah, it's nice because it's not like we're out in the sticks, you know, when there's nothing around. There's stores like 5 minutes from us, which is really cool. You know, there's an actual banks, there's, you know, Walmart, there's Lowe's, a Home Depot, you know, everything right by us. So it's so
Oh,
kind of,
that's good.
yeah, it's not really difficult.
We're not out in nowhere land.
Yeah, we're not out in nowhere land, but it's nice when you can sit in your backyard and you don't even hear, you sit in your backyard, you don't hear cars driving by and beeping and all that kind of stuff.
I think Barb is back.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry. My tablet died. I had to plug it in.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. We got a couple minutes left before we hang up the call, but it's good.
Okey doke.
Yeah.
So I already
Okay.
scheduled on Zoom. We have the conference call for caregivers on Thursday, and I'm already coming up with topics for each week now. I already have one already booked and scheduled on Facebook for next Tuesday night, and a topic for that. So I'll surprise you with what it is. So I like spontaneous because then you get real honesty from people. But like tonight was just about goal setting, and unfortunately we didn't have a lot of people on, but those who were on did contribute. Good. But yeah, every week now I'm trying to come up. If anybody has any ideas of things that would be good in conversation, I'd like to, just let me know so I can promote it, and we can trigger some attention getting, because it's along the same lines as what we do with Brain Injury Radio Network, and I want to do the same thing with this. This one's a little more intimate, with one another, and everybody can get in on a video conference call. It's not like the radio show where you just have phone callers,
Oh, I got one, Michael.
I'm sorry?
I got one, Michael, but it's
Okay.
circulating in my head.
It's percolating.
It's percolating. Okay. Well, let me know when the brew's done, and
Yeah,
fill my cup. Fill my cup when the brew's done.
okay, I'll give you a call.
All right, love.
Call me when you get home.
Okay. All right, guys. All right, let's call it a night. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. And you'll see a little post. I got to figure out how to do it, but you guys will see a post on Facebook to share with other people about our conference call, so they can listen in on it and see what we do each week.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Have a good night. Drive careful, please.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye,
You.
Bye, Barbara.
Have a good night.
Good night.